2017 is here. 2016 has been kicked out. 2016, we've had a lot of talent that has been lost. Even though we still have the music, the movies, and everything else from those people, just sorry to say that 2016 has been, such a bad fucking year. But anyways, it's 2017. Brand new fucking year. First day of it. Really nothing has changed. It's still the same as yesterday when I woke up. But anyways, I do have to thank a lot of people who has put their input and have been involved somehow in the Dead Man guitar. Okay? And this is not going to be in any order, but I am personally going to thank them. Green Terror, for one. He ended up giving me a few ideas about the Dead Man's Hand and stuff, and I kind of went with it. The same thing with Lance Moss, Stephen G. Atkins, Rob Franklin. And there's a lot of people who were involved in this build. So I'm not taking the credit for this 100%. Well, maybe most of it, but not all of it. Anyways, little joke. Lance Moss TV. His idea throwing into this was the P90, which I have to say thank you very much. I've never installed, never played with, never really heard too much of a P90 as far as, never was interested in one of them. Because I always thought a P90 was for a certain type of music that you're going to play, not necessarily, for what I've been doing. So I gotta say, that P90 idea was fucking awesome. Unbelievable as far as the sound that I've been getting from it, even mixing it with a little bit of more harsher tones with some distortion and a lot of gain to it, and some drive. I like the sound. I like it a lot. Mixing the humbucker, the little mini Hot Rails, with that P90 really gave it some, it gave it a lot of different tone, not used to what I've been listening to or playing with. So I got to thank him for that. Stephen G. Akins as well, for some of the design ideas that he was throwing at me. Rob Franklin, same thing. The bullet end thing, that was basically kind of like a group effort as far as how to do it or what to do with them. So this thing had a lot of your guys' ideas put into it when I designed it. And I'm going to say, for the builds that I start doing, the scratch builds, hopefully this year will be the year where I'm going to start building guitars from scratch. Maybe not so much the necks. I'll end up buying those. But the body-wise, I'm going to start doing something. Later on, maybe I'll start getting into the necks and stuff and seeing how that works out for me. But I'll start, the easy part would be the body. That can't be that hard to do. So we'll see how that works out. But in the meanwhile, or meantime, your ideas are going to be thrown into what I'm building as well. So if I come at you in a video or something and say, hey, what do you guys think about this? Or give me some input on a design or some type of an idea of what to do, I'm all for it. And I'm going to tell you right now, your ideas will be put into it, just like they have been in the past. The Angel guitar, your guys' ideas were put into it. The Cyborg, your guys' idea was put into it. So you see where I'm going with this. And I'm going to keep that tradition going. So your idea will be put into, or multiple ideas will be put into what I'm doing now. And this way, it's not something that I'm coming up with, but it's something that you guys would be interested in. Works out pretty good. So, the Dead Man. It's pretty much done other than one thing. Now, I did order some barrel string, or not barrel, but roller string trees. Waiting on those to show up before I could put them in. I did have to relocate the trees to kind of put a little bit more of an angle on the nut as far as how the strings are laying on it. I am going to make, which gave me some room to make a logo for the top of this guitar. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to come up with something. It's not going to be flashy. It's not going to be, anything special, but it'll be my own. And see how this works. And I'm thinking about doing it to where it's made out of plastic or metal, depending on what I'm going to do. It is going to be a custom design to where I am going to make it myself and not have somebody else do it for me. It's not going to be a sticker, and it's not going to be any type of a water. I can't remember what the hell those things are called. Water decal. So we'll see how this works out. I'm going to get onto that today to see how that, see how I work out. If it works out pretty good, then it'll be nice. If not, then, whatever. But anyways, thank you guys for everything you guys have done for me as far as the builds go, as far as conversation, as far as the ideas and everything that you guys put into it yourselves. And on to bigger and better things. So, out with the old and with the new. Sorry, Ed. But 2017 is here. It's all going to be into the new. So stick with me as far as everything goes. There might be a little bit of dead air as far as things on my channel until I get the tools up. But what I'm going to start doing is practicing more in the meantime. That way when I do build something like this, I have something to play with. So, another look at the Dead Man. Here we go. Goddamn light. So, here it is. There's the headstock. Here's the back of it. Now, as you can see, the gloss and everything, wipe on poly. You can use it for more than just sandwiches, Joke, inside joke, I guess. So that's it. This P90 is unreal. Again, thank you, Lance, and everybody else too. So if you ended up giving me an idea and I didn't mention your name, I apologize for that now. But again, I'm not taking full credit for this build. Maybe building it, but not what's put into it. You guys take care, have a good one, and have a great and happy 2017.